The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of PLAAY Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. Welcome back, everybody, as we get set for hopefully what could be the final game of this time frame. The Carolina Hurricanes and the Montreal Canadiens are tied up at 2 games apiece, and possibly the winner of this one, of this game 5, will possibly and will win the time frame for today. With 13 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock, let's get right into it. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to start off with a home scoring chance of a 36. It reads, home player in 4 creates a goal with a quality roll of speed or a triangle. Eric Stahl does have speed, and he does have a triangle, so he's going to move in on Ken Dryden, who shoots and scores. Eric Stahl with a quick opening goal to give the Carolina Hurricanes a 1-0 lead. Let's see, how many assists are we giving out on the goal here? 2. It looks like it will be, I do want to keep one triangle out there. So Buchanan, and we'll go with Anthony Stewart. So Stahl from Buchanan and Stewart will seal up the ice-breaking goal early in this one, as the Carolina Hurricanes jump out to an early 1-0 lead in this one to hopefully break the Montreal Canadiens time frame win streak. Quality check between players 5 and 1. That's Harrison and Gainey. We're looking for Smart. Bob Gainey does have Smart, as he moves in on Justin Peters, who needs a 3 or 4 with a dot to stop the Gainey shot. And he can't. It's tied up at 1 apiece, as Bob Gainey will score the goal. Either way, this game is tied early, and Montreal is saying, not so fast. You got to beat us first. We have 2 assists to hand out. Guy Lafleur and Serge Savard will be your assist takers for the Bob Gainey game-tying goal to open up this game 5 really, 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 really quick. And we move on to the next portion in this segment. Oh my goodness, a home scoring chance. 14, visitor goalie must make play save. Michel Larocque is the starting goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens in Game 5. Let's see if he can stop the Carolina Hurricanes goal chance here. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 with a dot will do it. A 6 blank won't do it. Oh my goodness. Carolina takes a 2-1 lead. Let's see who scored the goal. 12. Roll a die. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 6 is a reroll. That's going to be Jamie McBain scoring the goal. 2 assists. It's going to go to Skinner and I think we'll go with Skinner and Falk. So McBain from Falk, from Skinner and Falk on that go-ahead goal by the Carolina Hurricanes. And let's see, we move on here. So we had 3 so far. We need 3 more goals until we automatically end this segment, as we have a 6 goal cap per segment played in any game we play. Penalty check between players 1 and 5. That's Ponikarovsky and Chartraw. It looks like Chartraw is going to go to the box. So Ponikarovsky will move in on Michel Larocque. A 5 or a 6. A 5 or a 6 with a dot will seal it. Oh, yes, it will. Michel Larocque does make the save. And this first segment of the first period comes to a close. A key penalty save in that segment alone. 3 goals have been scored. We move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between LaRose and Jarvis for Smart. Both guys have Smart, and we move on to the next segment in this one. Penalty check between UC Jokinen and that's Tremblay. So Tremblay is going to go to the box as UC Jokinen will move in on Michel Larocque, who needs to make a 5 or a 6 with a dot to secure the save. He will do so to keep this game right where it's at of 2-1 and still in favor of the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. Reset the stage, folks, if you're just tuning in. The Carolina Hurricanes and the Habs currently lead this time frame 2-1. If the Hurricanes win, the time frame winning streak of the Habs is over. We got a quality check between both players in one. That's Wilson and Skinner for speed. Oh, Maury Wilson has speed. Come on, Peters. You need to keep this game right where it's at for your team. A 3 or a 4 with a dot will do so. Tie game. Maury Wilson scores the game-tying goal. And how many assists are we giving out on the play? 2. Mahavlich and Kronoyer will be the assist takers on the Bob Gainey goal. So the game is tied up at 2. And this is really right now, really a must dig down deep situation here for the Carolina Hurricanes, tied up at 2 here in the last stage of the first period. Quality check between anybody on the ice for, Skinner needs to rotate because he was used in a quality check. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Hurricanes and anybody on the ice, and player 4, that's Van Boxmeer for power. We can go right across from him. Yoni Pekkanen has power, as both guys have power, and we will seal up the first period, an eventful first period here in Game 5, as your score is dead even, locked up at 2 apiece as we move to the second period with a quality check, this time between players 1 and 3. That's Alexei Panikarovsky and Doug Riesborough for power. Both guys have power, and we move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 64. Oh, right here. Visitor defense stop. Breakaway chance. Home goalie must make play save. Okay, Peters is in crunch time, in a crunch time breakaway opportunity mode. You need to stop this to give your team a chance. A 3 or 4 with a dot will do it. And it will. What a save by Justin Peters. Wow. So nobody will flip. And we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between both players in 4. That's Savard and Justin Falk for skill. Savard has skill, so moving in on Peters is Savard, hopefully to make a huge stop here for Peters. Can he do it again? A 3 or 4 with a dot will do so. And it will. Wow. To keep this game tied, Justin Peters is standing on his head. We move on to the next portion of this time frame in the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 23. It reads, visitor goalie must make spec save. Michel Larocque needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to save it. Otherwise, 4, 5, or 6, it's going to be a goal. And Michel Larocque makes the save, and we go to the third period, all dead even up at 2 apiece. Visitor scoring chance of a 21. Home goalie must make shot save. Peters needs to make a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to stop it. A 5 or a 6 won't do it. Peters, you, sir, are amazing. Justin Peters saves it to keep this game right where it's at, and we move on to the next segment. A 3-6-2. That's a penalty check between anybody on the ice for the Hurricanes and anybody on the ice, or excuse me, and player 2. Well, at this rate, you can either tie or, because right now, the Fleur holds a 0.5 rating. A 0.5 penalty rating. They can either tie or go on the power play. We tie. And we will tie, so we'll go right across from with Yuri Lusty, as both guys have the same penalty rating. The referee says to both guys, if you do any roughhousing like that, again, in front of my face, you're going to the box. No messing around are these refs in a crucial Game 5 to end this time frame. Quality check between player 1, that's Jussi Jokinen, and anybody on the ice with speed, skill, and smart. You know, it's close. We're looking for smart. We're going to tie. We're going to go with Steve Shutt. Both guys have smart to keep this game right where it's at, to put things into orbit, hopefully to send it to overtime for the third time in this time frame. Let's see if they can do it. Visitor scoring chance. Oh no, Peters needs to stop this. A 45. Any visitor player with a power play circle creates a goal. Creates a power play goal. And guess what? Nobody active for the Montreal Canadiens that's out there does not have a power play circle. So we are going to sudden death overtime. And of course, same rules as before. We'll play out the same way as we did in regulation. Using the 5, 10, 15, and 20-minute periods, 20-minute segments, played out as normally in overtime, and the first team to score a goal wins. Simple as that. So the game is deadlocked at 2, and here we go. Visitor scoring chance with a 25. Home goalie must make spec save. Oh no. Oh no. Justin Peters needs to make a huge stop here. A 1 or a 2 with a dot will do it. And it will! Justin Peters! The fans are going nuts here at the PNC Arena in Raleigh. We move on. Quality check between Brent and Mario Tremblay for speed. Both guys have speed. Wow, listen to this crowd. They're chanting Peters. And Peters. Oh my goodness, what a game Justin Peters is having. We move on. It's a penalty check between players 4, that's Joni Pekkanen, and anybody out on the ice. Well, at this rate, you got a tie. So you're going to have to get Bob Gaining off the ice. So why not we do so? Both guys have the same penalty rating, and we move on to the next segment. Wow. Peters is standing. I'm still reeling from that save by Justin Peters. We go on to a quality check between Stewart and Wilson for smart. Unfortunately, Stewart does not have smart, so Maury Wilson will move on in to Justin Peters, as he needs to make a 3 or 4 with a dot. Can he do so? He does! Justin Peters keeps the Hurricanes in this game. Oh my goodness, and we head to double overtime. We are not done yet, folks. Visitor scoring chance, 55. Home player in 5, that's Harrison, stops a goal with a quality roll of star or a square. No. Oh, man. And that's how the Habs win this game? Are you kidding me? There's no way, man. Oh, man. Harrison does not have star. The Montreal Canadiens squeeze out a game-winning time frame winner, stop the clock to advance their time frame record to 4-0-1. Oh man, what a heartbreaking loss for the Carolina Hurricanes in double overtime as the Montreal Canadiens win this time frame by a final time frame series score of 3-2. Oh man, let's see who scored the goal. Player with the best shot rating. That is Steve Schott. And the assist is 2. We'll go Knoyer and Jarvis. Oh man, what a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaking loss in double overtime as the Montreal Canadiens extend their streak to open up this time frame by winning 4 time frame series and tying only once. The Montreal Canadiens are 4-0-1 to begin this project. Oh man, how close was the Carolina Hurricanes to winning this time frame for Team NHL? Oh man, what a stunning, heartbreaking loss for the Carolina Hurricanes. But unfortunately, it is what it is. So with that being said, stay tuned for the Game 5 Biddy Beer game summary presented by Biddy Beer. As always, if you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please drink responsibly. It has big taste at a biddy price. As always, it's Biddy Beer. And also stay tuned for the next Wheel of Fate spin coming up right after the time frame summary presented by Doc Cola, the official cola drink of the PLAAY Games community and of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge. Once again, the final score, the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens squeeze out a 3-2 comeback from a 2-1 deficit to tie it at 2 and win it in double overtime by a final score of 3-2 and take this time frame 3-2. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's time frame matchup between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. We look forward to bringing you future time frame matchups throughout the 2024-2025 National Hockey League's regular season whenever games are being played. Once again, thank you for tuning in to today's action featuring the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. With that being said, once again, it is time to select the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens' next opponent in this Gauntlet Challenge. So without further ado, please direct your attention to the Biddy Beer Team Selector Wheel presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please drink responsibly. Big taste, Biddy price. Bitty Beer. Ooh, and it looks like the 2020-2021 Washington Capitals are up next to play the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens. But between the Caps and the Habs, who's going to be the home team? Please direct your attention to the Dot Cola Home Team Decider Wheel presented by Dot Cola, the official cola drink of the PLAAY Games community, and of course, of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens Gauntlet Challenge project. Ooh, Obi and the gang is going to have a tough task ahead of them as the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens will begin the time frame as the home team. And with that being said, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's action between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 2011-2012 Carolina Hurricanes. We look forward for you to tune in to our next matchup featuring the 2020-2021 Washington Capitals. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Also, leave a comment if you wish. But please, no derogatory responses, please. And of course, as always, if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notifications bell so that way you will be notified of future time frames and future content that I post here on my channel. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.